Welcome back to Bill Plays Bass, where I play these things. Today we are talking about tone. Specifically, we're talking about tone controls. They're not all created equal. Tone control is something you'll find on virtually every passive bass. You may or may not find them on active basses. Your good tone control just doesn't turn to mud when you turn it down. It does something to the mids, and for me, like a good tone control, like on most jazz basses, including this Fernandes here, just it invites me to play certain types of things. So today it's all about the tone knobs. I'm going to show you 5 basses, and we'll explore how the good or bad or indifferent the tone works on all, and of course your opinions may vary from mine. If you are into all things bass, please consider subscribing. We're above 1,500 subscribers and got over 1 million channel views. And I'm actually starting to post videos. Yay! So we're just going to go through bass by bass. So first, this is a 1990s made in Japan Fernandes LEB-2N jazz bass. So I like the tone knob on this. If you heard, I've heard that tone called the flugele tone, I think. But that real raspy jazz bass bridge thing, you know, like... Actually, that was with the dub. So for me, on this bass, it adds a lot of mids, but it doesn't make the bass fart out. It's not too muddy when you turn it down. It doesn't add bass. For me, what I like is kind of that honking mid sound. Now, the other thing you want out of a tone knob is to be able to tone down, you know, the sound. So let's do this as an example. That's a little too in your face for some old Michael Jackson stuff. Let's turn the tone down a little bit. We'll turn it down even a little more. All right, this bass, this tone knob does everything I'm looking for. One, it will give me kind of that real bright, honky, mid-range, mellow, mild tone. But it will also just kind of take the edge off the bass. By the way, I'm playing through a guitar amp here. This is a Line 6 Amplifi 75. If you take a look at the video link I will put up here, you can learn how to get this tone out of a guitar amp. All right, so let's move on to the next victim. Back here with my short scale Epiphone EB-0. This is a fairly recent bass. Made in maybe 2010, something like that. And one thing I did not note, didn't demonstrate. So good tone control, you should be able to hear it. You should be able to sweep it. So while this bass is not as bright as the jazz, you kind of hear the wah type sound. If you don't hear that out of your tone knob, it's probably not that great. So let's go for the brightest sound. I think this even has like decent strings on it, and this is with the tone up. But here's what we get with the tone all the way down. Let's take it back up, play the same thing. So it's a different thing than the jazz. Let's play that one line, right? You still get that kind of honking mid thing that I like out of a mudbucker that's literally can't be closer to the neck if you wanted to, right? So I like the tone knob on this. The tone knob on this makes it much more versatile than the one pickup wonder that it is. Let's go on to the next victim. Right, we're here with the next bass. This one's a real treat for me. This is my favorite bass of all time. This is the 1982 Ibanez MC924 Musician. It is just an amazing bass. It's neck through. It's got an ebony board, active and passive, and it's got this giant P bass pickup on it. It's a PJ combo. We're going to be in passive mode, even though the tone on this one works in active mode as well. And let's just take a listen to the bright sound. So that's how bright this can be in passive mode. So let's take the tone. Actually, let's demo the tone control. See, here we get that kind of wah-wah sound, right? So it's a working tone control. Let's play, let's see that. Let's turn the tone down a bit. Now let's go down a bit further. Next up, we have this Harley Benton Standard Series. I believe it's a PB20. This is, I think, one of the cheapest P basses they make, which is saying something. I will tell you this was modified by a previous owner. We have a USA Seymour Duncan in there. And I don't know if anything was done with the tone control or not, but it's just another data point, right? So this bass is really bright. Very in your face. So let's just kind of cycle through the tone knob. So we got a wide range of tone, at least, on the tone knob. So let's play whatever riff I've been playing. That's not the riff I was playing, but close enough, right? So take the tone knob down about half. And we'll take it down all the way. So for my ears, that's like a little too muddy, a little too much bass in that. It doesn't, what I like it to do is to take some bass out, add some mids in. Let's try that other way. So, I think for taking the edge off of the tone and, you know, for going from in your face to something that doesn't quite rile you so much depending on what you're playing, I like it. It's functional, but it doesn't, you know, blow my mind. So let's go to the last bass. We're back with the final bass here. So this is my Ibanez from 1985 Roadstar 2 RB650. It's a passive P plus J volume tone. So let's listen to the full out. And then let's play the riff. Let's take it down about half. And then all the way down. And let's listen to the range of the tone knob. So maybe not as much range as some of the basses. So let's try just the jazz pickup here with the tone all the way down. There you have it. There's tone controls on 5 different basses. Maybe your opinions differ from mine. What do you guys think? Interesting thought for me is any bass that had a P bass pickup on it, even in conjunction with a jazz. I didn't necessarily like the tone control as much. So I love it on that jazz, on the Fernandes. I love it on the Epiphone EB-0, the Mudbucker short scale bass. And I pretty much like it on the Musician, but not as well as the first two. And then it's kind of downhill from there. So tell me what you think. Do you have a P bass where the tone knob makes it better? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe and like. Thank you.